I kind of want to finish this game for some reason. I don't know. The problem is I have to redo some of it because I did not have enough space on my memory pack when we were playing it, so I lost a little bit of progress. So I'm in the middle of like season 4? Season 3? 4? Let's find out. I'm only in the middle of season 3. So I have a little bit to redo. I'm gonna check if this thing is working. It is. Oh. Wow, that's interesting. I did not realize the closed captions would like not be available until there just started being any. I thought as long as it was turned on, it would somehow be a button on the stream. I don't know, just interesting that it works that way. I had to update a bunch of OBS plugins because I updated OBS itself. Anyway, that's updated. I heard there was like a chair remover that you could turn on now with like NVIDIA something or other. Very funny. But I don't know. I probably would need to do that somewhere else. Anyway. We've got some stuff to redo here, so let's just get started and do it. Also, I feel like I need to turn down sound effects and turn this up to sort of achieve a decent balance at all. Make the music audible because the rest of it is just noise that doesn't sound very good. Used Pizza played this not very long ago, and he did a lot better than I did. Also, I think Tapioca finished it that night. I was too tired. Oh, I didn't put a timer on. Whatever, it's fine. I guess I don't care that much. It's not like I compiled a time anywhere. What is up, suspected chatbot? This is the game I didn't even finish it. I finished season 4, which was the goal that we set because the game was too long and hard. Whoop. But I have to... Anyway, I have to like redo some of the stuff I already completed because I did not bother to clear my memory pack for this game because I didn't think it would be that hard, I guess. But it's really hard to control. That's just your new username? Alright, it's not the username that got me, actually. Honestly, the chatbots these days have pretty good usernames. Oh god, I'm doing so poorly already. I don't know if it matters, though. It's the first time chat message with the "What is up, my friends?" Usually that's something like that feels like it's followed by a I saw your stream and I'd love to sell you some art. I'd love to make some emotes for your stream. Add me on Discord, you know? There's a lot of those these days. Anyway, glad to see you're a human being. Welcome to the stream. Whoop. Well, the chatbot usernames are good these days because they all used to be real accounts, I guess. A lot of people have had their accounts phished, and then they're just like little sleeper agents. What is? Whoop. Oh yeah, I never posted. What is No. Dang. What's the I got a peak emote, but I don't know what it's called. Does anyone know the name of the new global peak emote that you got for free if you watched or streamed Peak recently? I'm not gonna go through the whole global emote list. Anyway, yeah, Top Gear Rally. We did this game a little bit ago on N64Mania a few weeks ago. It took a while and everyone just wanted to be done with it, so we set our goal to like just beating Season 4. And I'm back for revenge. At least I hope to finish it today, but I also can't. Well, I don't have to wake up that early tomorrow, but I've got some stuff to get ready for, so. I would like to not be streaming until 3 a.m. What is this? It's Craigasm. You can't besmirch Craigasm. That's a classic. Old heads know. I mean, it is a stupid emote, but it's been around since the beginning-ish, at least. I don't even know who like half of those streamers that those old emotes are based on are. I wonder how many of them still stream. Dan's Gaming still streams, at least. Just sleep at a reasonable time? No. Never. I would never do that. As I demonstrated last night and every night this week. Actually, no, I slept at a reasonable time some nights this week because I was sick, and I kind of still am a little bit, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. Chewbacca is new? I think he is new. I don't know. They slip in random like promotional emotes every once in a while, and I feel like I never hear about them someday until someone just posts them saying, "What is this emote?" And I'm like, what kind of promotion is this that people don't even know where this came from? I think they've discovered the new meta, which is to like give out emotes as rewards for streaming games. Which obviously the companies are probably paying for, but like, well, I don't know. There's some sort of collaboration both ways, I guess. Maybe no one gets paid directly. I don't know. I have to wonder how some of those deals get made. Well, someone's got to be making the money, I guess. God, this game control is so weird. Ah, oh, fuck, it's so over, dude. They're working on a project. It better not be annexation. God, this is actually terrible. I need to do better than this. Generic ass soundtrack. That's not terrible though. It's kind of funky. I I don't know if there's like a shortcut in this map that I'm not aware of. I should look harder, I guess. Whoa! Oh, 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 what was that? Okay. I don't like this game that much. A song. You're making a song? From Ontario, but there's got to be easier ways to ask Ontarians about music than finding a guy playing a racing game for the Nintendo 64. Found anyone from British Columbia? Well, I don't know if going on to like Twitch chats with the Canada tag and asking for the province is the fastest way to get to someone from British Columbia. I wonder if that's like faster, that route. I feel like it can't be. I don't think it can be. I'm pretty sure I passed these guys. Like, wait here. Yep, okay. Good luck finding someone from Nunavut. If you're including the territories anyway. Then again, if I were up in Nunavut, I'd probably stream a lot more. My internet was good enough. Guess it depends where you are at that point. Oh, no, this freaking video game, I'm at least facing forward. I heard in DP's stream that someone, I guess, confirmed that this game just doesn't ever want to render more than 2 other cars at a time, and it's just spawning them all in, which makes a lot of sense. Because that's literally, if you play this game, you kind of just observe that that's how it works. Oh, it's such a weird way to do this kind of racing game. Feels very arcadey, just like, oh, we'll just make up dudes as you go along. They always come in sets of 2. Gotta get far enough ahead of the last 2, or the last 1 at least, to get to the next 2. I think we're in a position to, like, accept the result of this race. This is only the second race anyways. I just wasn't feeling good about that last position before this one. I would like to go faster. This game struggles to behold 3 cars at the same time. You can feel it. I don't think people from Vancouver are considered rude. I've never heard anyone say that. Vancouver's a pretty cool place. But then again, I live pretty far, so... Oh. How is this guy so good? Whatever. I think everyone from everywhere considers people there to be super rude. I don't know. Sure. $11 points. Now this is the coastline, so we should be fine. Ryan Reynolds being the stereotypical person from Vancouver. I don't know if that's even remotely true, but it's funny. I genuinely don't know what tires this game wants you to have on in the rain. Like, I imagine it's grippy, and maybe the weather just doesn't, like, is it just a flat, like, there's no rain tires, there's just, these ones have better handling and worse speed. Fortunately, no, I don't think anyone knows the answer to this question because no one cares enough about this video game. Vancouver's a lot like this track. Wet. And by the water. Oh my god! And the frame rate's really low in Vancouver. My nose is itching, and I can pause, but I don't want to. I'm in a flow state. The itch gives me strength. Am I lapping someone? I guess so. The frames. Two points needed, so I just need 5th. Alright, sounds good. Anything to... what? Signs say have all life? Wait, where are we? And do I know a shortcut here? Ride the wall. Oh my god, no, okay. I kind of wish I had input display because, I don't know, just fun to see what you have to do to control some of these games. This game's so touchy compared to, like, I don't know, a lot of racing games. Oh, there's two paths there, and I don't know if one's better. I feel like you'd expect the dirt one to be the shortcut. But maybe harder, I don't know. not even sure where the... Okay, rejoins here. Hmm. We're just aiming for 5th. We don't need to get crazy. Ugh. Always petrified I'm just gonna fly off the road, and then who knows if the game's gonna reset you properly. Or if it's gonna make you reverse, or if it's gonna refuse to reset you. Also, reversing in this game sucks. At least in automatic. In manual, it probably makes sense, because you just shift into reverse, but in automatic, it's so touchy. I hate it. Look, it's crazy how these cars just aren't even, like, moving when you catch up to them sometimes. They spawn my guys in at, like, what the? This sucks. It better be a lot faster. Okay. Cool. Epic. So cool. The coolest. Alright. That was, never doing that again, actually. I think we can still do 5th. That's all I need. This was the learning run for when we get this track later. What is Nintendo 64 racing game obsession with, like, tracks that last 8 minutes? Why'd they like making so many of those? In the same games where you just repeat the same tracks the entire time. They're not even different. I'd be more inclined to repeat tracks if they were all short. I guess the answer is they spent too long making each track, and now they need to make you do them multiple times to have content. But it's a bad answer, and I don't like it. Wrong. Try again next time. Anyway, I love San Francisco Rush. Extreme Racing. USA, or whatever. It's a funny game. This track isn't too bad, I guess. Feels like I'm driving through West Virginia, but Mountain Mama, take me home. All right. Season completed. Season winner. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, I lost data on my memory pack recently, so that was concerning. I don't even know. Front engine, mid engine. What would be better for snow anyways? Four-wheel drive? I don't know. These are both four-wheel drive because they're rally cars, I guess. I don't know. We'll do grippy tires though. Now this shortcut I know about, and I didn't know about it last time. But it's pretty good. Sick wall ride. Oh, not a sick wall ride. Maybe mid-engine would have been better, I don't know. Maybe this car is mid. Nice part about this in winter is you can just drive over the ice. Oop. Don't try this in real life. Definitely not with just a real ass full car. Ugh. Oosh. Help me turn, other car. Uh-oh. That's not even a real piece of... Okay. I was trying to avoid it, but it's not even real. It's fake. I do not enjoy my chances here. Also, pink car is going crazy and I just can't pass them. Well, maybe here I should be able to. Fuck you. Who even passed me? This guy. Wait, from where? Where's that? Okay, whatever. I just had to make the best of that, you know? I don't want to restart this, but I think I need to now. Can I switch cars? I don't know if like harder suspension is better here. I think this whole package is better than what I was doing last time, at least. Also, the acceleration should be like a little bit better at least. Which is good considering how much I have to slow down here. That was a sick drift. This is definitely going a lot better. Do 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 do. You know what the best music from Vancouver is? Now that that guy's gone. Unleash the Archers. The very best of Canadian metal. That's a real pole! I don't know why I thought it was fake, but I thought it was fake. I knew you would say that. Granted, I don't know a ton of bands from Vancouver, but I do know Unleash the Archers, and I don't know how you could get that much better than them. Apex? Flawless album. Literally, like, no flaws. One of the few albums I would ever bother to own on vinyl if I had any sort of vinyl player. And maybe one of the albums where even if I didn't have a vinyl player, at least the vinyl would look cool on a wall, you know? Technically, I have a vinyl of like some of that album because it came with like an anniversary thing, along with a couple other things. I'm cruising. This was a way better setup for this track. I don't know what about it is that much better. Vinyl is, it's too much for me. Just another thing I don't need to start having. Now, VHS tapes, apparently. $11 points needed. Man, really just like... Guys, we'll do this, but... Well, maybe harder suspension is good for this. I don't know. There's just something fun about owning a horror movie on VHS. It fits the vibe sometimes. The thing is, VHS is like a much cheaper thing to be into. I can get a classic horror movie on VHS for $5 or $10, but a classic metal album on vinyl, that might not be $5 or $10, buddy. And I already watch movies in the way that I watch movies, you know? I'm not sitting down and listening to full albums that much. Although, I would be pretty picky about my albums if I were doing that. Like, I'm just gonna let this go and see how it happens. Okay, cool. Oh, it was almost cool. This game's so jank, dude. The selection of what at the thrift store, or just everything? Thrifting is kind of ruined because people got so into thrifting and it became trendy. Heard from a friend that estate sales are the way to go. I think flying around corners by hugging the wall really is kind of a great idea sometimes in this game. Woo! Am I gonna play the whole thing? Well, I'm already like halfway through the thing, and I'm going to try and finish the rest of it, which I forget how many more cups it is. But if I have to pick it up another day, I pick it up another day, and that's fine. I'm not gonna like use up all my time tonight trying to play this game. So far, it's going okay, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad it just had mercy on me there. instead of letting me tumble down the mountain. Ugh, okay. Cruising, USA. These guys aren't even moving. This game is funny. It's a funny video game. Yo, what's up, Gnome? I still couldn't catch up to that dude. It's okay, I don't need that many more points at this point anyways. And I still have 2 more tracks. Saved okay. You thought the stupid game. It is a stupid game. It's funny. Coastline. We love Coastline. This game is so jank. Something charming about the way it refuses to ever show more than 3 cars at the same time. One of which is yours, of course. It just has to invent the cars as it goes along. Can't handle more than 3. It can barely handle 3, actually. Can you do 4-player multiplayer in this game, or is it only 2, I wonder? And if you can do 4-player multiplayer, what the hell happens if all the cars are at the same spot? Only 2-player split screen, yeah. That's what I was expecting. I mean, genuinely, 4 is pretty rare. I guess. Unless it was like a party game. Kart racer type thing. Not even Mario Kart 64 had to make sacrifices. The soundless joy of Mario Kart 64 multiplayer. Nothing but the engine noise and ah wah 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 wah. Snowboard Kids does reign supreme, specifically 2. One day in the winter, I'll go back to 1 for fun someday, probably. I did do Plus last year, and I finished Plus, but I've never gone through the whole of 64. And Plus is kind of just the enhanced version, but I also think it's like slower or something. It's weird. Definitely feels different though. Man, cars will either be like sliding around corners at like 150 miles per hour, or they will be stationary when you see them. There's like no in between. That is, it's an interesting, an interesting dichotomy. Apparently they showed some of the new Halloween game, which I guess was at State of Play. I forgot about the State of Play, then I remembered about it, and then I just didn't watch it anyways, but it sounds like I didn't miss much. I guess there's a new Wolverine game, which is like, I don't know, I don't need to see that game. I'm sure it'll be fun because it's like the Insomniac people, right? But I don't know. Those games are they're just good. They're just fun and good, but like they're not blowing my mind either, usually. But apparently they showed the new Halloween thing that's, you know, surprise, surprise, it's another asymmetrical horror game made by the Friday the 13th people, I think. So there's at least some sort of pedigree, because I think people actually liked that one before it got fucked by the license stuff. But it's still like, I don't know, it's hard to buy into those things because you don't know how long they're gonna last. Have enough points. Can I just like forfeit this track immediately? That would be awesome. Unfortunately, I don't think you can. I would love to just be like, I'm not racing in this one, and just skip to the thing. Skip to the loo, my darling. At least I don't have to worry if I crash. Let's not skip to the loo, my darling, because that just sounds like it going to the toilet. My Looney Tunes memory is failing me. Woo! I'm okay. Yep, that's cool. This is where I can just let the jank be jank and not worry about my placement. Time to go crazy. Time to go sicko. Ugh. Never mind. I want to finish the track faster, actually. I'm changing my mind. Bow, bow. Apparently they're showing Sinners again at the local theater, and I'm wondering if I should go. Then again, maybe not. Good movie though. Maybe I'll just buy it on Blu-ray or whatever instead. Or Ultra HD or whatever it is these days. I need a better TV at some point. No, I don't need one. But Sinners. Apparently a certain theater now has a 70mm projector. I do not know about the films that much, but cool for them. They're celebrating by showing that movie. Whoop. I do want to buy that movie, like a physical copy of it, because everything is fucked. Oh my god, my cousin sent me, she's been reading some book. It was like, I don't know, it was one of those ones they made a TV show out of, like Gossip Girls or Pretty Little Liars or something like that. And apparently they like updated the ebook. Whatever like insane person decided to do this, they updated the ebook to make the references more modern and also to make it make no sense. And like I saw a couple excerpts, and one of them's just like, instead of like a character being like, hey, do you want to come over and watch a movie or this video or whatever, it's like, hey, you want to come you should come over so I can show you this TikTok, which is like, not only have you've like made it like extremely cringe by just like updating it to like the most recent thing, it also makes no fucking sense. No one's coming over to your house to watch a single TikTok. So like, I don't know who the hell, AI maybe did it, I don't know. Which is also concerning. And if a human did it, that's concerning for other reasons. The fact that it happened at all is mega concerning because this is a book from like 10, 20 years ago. I don't remember. And they were like, we must update it for the modern reader. As if any of those kids read. Sorry, boomer joke. Oop. But it's just very strange. There are other examples. I should look at my phone after this race and find them because they were all stupid. This game makes backing up impossible, and it's more impossible now. This is the Austin Powers of video game turning. Okay. Read for us. Reading ASMR coming right up. There will be nothing ASMR about it, don't worry. I do not have, I can't do that. Whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Not with that attitude. Well, I'm not going. I'm just gonna read a sentence or two, anyways. I don't want my audience to fall asleep. All right, let's see if I can find this. That's Pretty Little Liars is the book. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. I like your posters, she said. They were mostly of bands. Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, Adele. I love Adele, she added. The bands Adele and Billie Eilish and Doja Cat. My favorite bands. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Here's another thing that she'd seen him 2 days ago. They'd watched Dune at her house. Like, okay, we had to pick a more recent movie. And then here's the one from like some Reddit thread. They replaced "You guys want to come over and watch Fear Factor," very 2000s. You guys want to come over and watch this cool TikTok I found? This guy is doing this challenge where he eats bugs. What? They replaced Fear Factor with something that makes no sense and is going to data even more in 10 years. Probably. Okay, 5th season, new content. Oops. Coastline snow. It's like, God, they're remastering the books that came out 20 years ago. Nothing is sacred. Media preservation is fucking dead.
Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Oh, what's up, Pop-Tart Cat? I can't turn.
Hey!
Hey, Piper.
Hey!
Hey. Hey. Remember Hercules? That was a time. Oh. It's the snow. It's the snow. At least it's the easy track in snow. Thanks for the GLs. Hope the streaming was good. Whatever it was. This combo did pretty well on jungle snow, and it feels weirder here for some reason. You kind of can just wall ride for some nice speed. As long as you know the wall isn't going to shove you up a cliff or something. Which is never a guarantee that it won't. Yeah, this game's dumb, actually. This should not be a strategy. Also, the game should control well enough that it doesn't feel better to do this. Ooh. Oh well. Whatever lets me win. Quintessential rallying experience. The easiest way to take a an easy left. Just hug the right wall and, you know, like you're in one of those, what do they call it? Oh, those things that, like, the velodrome where they, like, ride the motorcycle around in the cage. Or something like that. Everyone has to have that, like, one game that they're just a total sicko about. Oh no. And then as soon as you see someone being subjected to it live on stream, thank goodness I've already lapped that guy. So, they're not totally inventing cars, because you can, like, have this situation happen. But, like, they are sort of inventing cars because they can't handle more than 3. End your life. I believe it. They're simulating something. It's just not that well. I don't know. Maybe that's why sometimes they're not moving. I'm not sure. We still have one more of these to go. 11 points needed. Okay. Do normal, I guess, for this one. Oh. Is that better? I don't know. Okay. The crawl forward for 8 minutes. I like that the speedometer is like blue, like it's nighttime, and it changed colors for better visibility. Oh my gosh. Dark tunnel. Anyone else miss when consoles used to come in like more fun colors? Bring back the GameCubes that were like orange and stuff. Without being like limited edition bullshit, you know? The Switch had a couple. Like, the Animal Crossing one wasn't that limited, I think. But it also came out so late that, like, everyone had a thing. For a low price of $40. does sound low these days, which is maybe the sad thing. Maybe I should have had different suspension for this. My front end keeps popping up. Maybe the front engine car would be heavier on the front end and it wouldn't, I don't know. Unrealistically low. I mean, D-Brand. Actually, D-Brand probably would charge more. But I mean, they're not PlayStation either, so. I think I've bought D-Brand skins for cheaper than $40, but they have been for smaller things than a PS5. So I don't know. What's everyone's favorite color of like console or peripheral they had? I liked my crimson Game Boy Advance SP. That was a cool looking thing. And obviously this like the green translucent Nintendo 64 controller, classic. When all the controllers were like see-through and you could see like the circuit boards and stuff a little bit. Peak. Crystal blue PS3. Yellow. I had the yellow GBC as well. That was my Game Boy Color. I think my brother had like the purple translucent one. We had an indigo GameCube too. I think we just got it. If you got it early enough, I don't know if you even had a choice. Not sure. But I mean, that was already a fun color. And it's the iconic color. Ruby translucent N64, cool. Onyx DS Lite. Thought you were a blue kind of person. Well, I know you're a blue kind of person, I guess. Ah! I guess I just imagined the DS might also be blue. Blue top and black bottom. I don't remember every color configuration they had. I had a black DS Lite. I think I got it. I get a lot of things too early in the cycle to have a color choice. To have the real choices, you have to wait, unfortunately. No one's out there printing 4 different colors at the start, I think. Not very often, anyway. Unfortunately. It would be better if they did. But we did I had the yellow Game Boy Color, red Game Boy Advance. The crimson GBA SP, though, was the nice looking of those. Shoutouts to the silver DS fat. Fat ass thing. Alright, 8 points needed. I know you're joking. Oh shoot, I didn't realize it was snowy. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Oh wait, I'm not going the right way. No, wrong way. Where are we on here? Are we on like reverse? I think we are. Actually, wait, I'm gonna like change my... You're a jungle, okay. The only time you get a map of the course is like before you start. I don't know, racing games are... I don't know, I'm just used to them, I guess. If you play through the Nintendo 64 library, you better be. Oh, here we go. This is the way. I have to rewire my brain right now. Okay. Cool. They pumped out so many racing games, but it's better than sports games at least. Sometimes. And wrestling. It's better than wrestling too. At least better than most wrestling. Wrestling was an interesting one. That was such a Nintendo 64 thing. I know they never stopped making wrestling games, but I feel like it was just like the right time for all of that to just produce like 50,000 wrestling games suddenly. Until everything got consolidated or whatever into one franchise. It was just easier to put out a racing game in early 3D, and you wanted to show off 3D stuff. There are some racing games that are not better, for sure. This might be one of them, I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know if it's grown on me or if it's just, you know, the rush effect. Oh shoot, I missed the shortcut. Nice thing about the shortcut is you avoid this triangle that's coming up. Any good horror games? I mean, Resident Evil 2 is on the Nintendo 64 and that just wins automatically. It's actually a pretty good port. Very technically impressive that they were able to make that, put that game on the Nintendo 64. And it's even got some features that are not in the original. It's got basically the first, like, modern control scheme where, like, it's not just tank controls, even though tank controls are based and good. Yeah, Nightmare Creatures is a horror game. It's kind of just okay. It's like a hack and slash. It's not really that spooky either. But it's unique, at least. Those the Castlevania games on 64, I think they're fine. I think they get like a bad rap. Oh yeah, you were around for Nightmare Creatures, that's right. Oh, I jumped right over that dude. Gotta be ready to go down here. I don't know if the hard suspension is actually the right choice here, but whatever, I've got it, so. Maybe it should have been the other way around. Okay. I don't need to bother resetting it, I don't think. Fourth would be nice though. At least. My eyes. My eyes are like going crazy. Drying out, I don't know. Seeing things man was not meant to see. Oh geez, I didn't even know where to turn anymore. The mirror jungle in the snow got me feeling some kind of way. We'll take it. I think. Mountain in the rain. Six points. Oh, I need second. Should be okay. I don't think mountain's that bad. I don't know if rain is much worse, but like... Mountain is kind of bad. If I can revert like one race if I really need to. Just need to pass this guy, dude. Here is like you kind of want to slide along these walls, but you really can't because they end in like these tiny slopes that'll just, you know, shove you up into the sky if you look at them. Ugh. Ugh. How have I seen that guy and I just don't know where he is? Shouldn't be that hard to catch up to. What the hell? There. Oh, god damn it. Where's your buddy? Supposed to be in pairs, the buddy system. There he is. Was it always the pink guy? He just sped up like really fast for like no reason and he slowed down again. Get me off of the cliff. Okay. Jesus. I think this is fine to do second. I just don't know if this one is it. I need to start passing some people pretty quick. turn? Is this it? Oh, just don't go flipping. Stay cool. Stay cool. All right. How many seasons are there? 6 or 7? I'm gonna take a break for a sec. Get up. Be right back. See you in a minute. That didn't do anything. What happened to my... Okay. My button doesn't work. You know what? I probably have to reconnect my Stream Deck to my OBS or something now that OBS is updated. Mirror Desert Fog. Whatever. Yo, the PS, P5, PS. Maxed out the stats. Nice. I hope their cars all suck. Oh, I feel like I'm accelerating faster than this guy, at least. I think you just go faster than anyone who's on your screen most of the time, but they have to be on your screen first. Step 2. Step 1, get ahead of the last person you got ahead of you passed. So that the other guy can exist. Step 2, to pass the new guy. After he's born. This feels like a substantially more controllable car. What the hell, dude? They invented good cars at the end of the game. I can control this thing. Despite what it looks like. Okay, wait. I saw like a path over here. Ooh. Okay. I can control this thing until it goes careening through the air. And then I can no longer control it. You know the guy who wrote Jesus Take the Wheel just died in a plane crash or something? That's not funny. But it did just happen. Maybe it's, I don't know. Can you exist in the modern day without finding humor in horrible things sometimes? I think it's a coping mechanism. Oh, I need to be facing the other direction. Okay. Gotta face left coming out of that. If this game had a mini-map, maybe I would have known that. Didn't even have signs there. What's happening? What's happening? We're attached. Oh, jeez. The biggest thing is when you just get by a car like cleanly instead of colliding into them, because it just makes it that much closer to catching up to the next dude. Not because of how racing games work in general, but because of how this game in specific works. Oh, okay. We avoided disaster there narrowly. Clutch. Yeah, I don't think taking that like higher route is better than like just blasting through the low route. That doesn't require like slowing down to hit. This game got substantially better when they gave me this car, I think. Well, we'll see how that plays out when we're on like snow or something, but so far, much better. It's kind of like how Big Mountain 2000 gets better over the course of the game, but Big Mountain 2000 is just good. Maybe that's my game I'm a sicko about, but it didn't happen until N64Mania. Then again, a lot of games I'm a sicko about didn't show up until N64Mania. Like Hercules. Need a sickos emote. It's hard to convey if you can't fit the word sickos on the guy's t-shirt, though. You just have to like rip off the expression, maybe. I don't know. Right into the tree. Right into it. I think the positional audio is bad. I am locked in. It's one of those games where I can't tell if the positional audio is bad or if my headphones are on the wrong way. Oh my god, this guy's going crazy. Blue car. Stop it. Okay, now stop existing. Disappear. Still hear him, I think. Okay, whatever. I just want to pass this guy. At least. Ooh, ugh. Okay. Ooh, for ugh. Second and first, who knows where, dude. I think we'll take a third, though. $15 points needed. Okay, well, we're taking the first on the coastline. No matter what. I need to limit my amount of required gaming to do by just crushing the coastline as usual. The steering is almost entirely optional. Pretty accurate. Who needs to think? Meow. It's like when in Gmod, when like you have a bunch of things just colliding with each other and they make that like fucked up noise. It's like trying to move something with your prop gun into like an immovable object or something like that. That's what really happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. They make like the Gmod like things jiggling around and making a ton of noise. That's what happens. Steering really do be optional. Oh, okay, I need to steer. I don't think steering actually was essential for getting out of that one, but I think if this game like let you blow up, it would both make more sense and also be less fun. Compared to Rush, where blowing up makes it more fun. We fucking love Rush. Somehow, that makes a lot of sense. You're in good company here. We here at N64Mania have an undeserved attachment to Rush. It's dangerous. Did you know you can play the "It's Dangerous" sound effect with your channel points? It's true. If you follow, you get 300 channel points immediately to put towards your favorite sound effect that costs double that. Yeah. But you know, you'll get there. 6 points needed. We just need a second to lock us in, baby. I also like the when you get the special car and it's like, ooh. Also the screaming. It's dangerous, and then it's just people screaming. That game's wacky. Even if it is impossible to control. Because nothing turns in that goddamn game. Just like San Francisco. Can't wait for Used Pizza to get to Rush 2. I don't know. There's a lot of games I'm excited to see. Okay. They were kind enough to reset me quickly. Now, one thing this Rush has that this game could use is the reset button that just flies you back onto the track. Because boy, does this game it tries to detect when you need to be reset, but it's not the best at it. And also reversing is just really bad, and I would rather press the reset button. I think what I was missing last time I played this game was some of the shortcuts, but also maybe it's just easier to come back here being a little fresh. Now, genuinely, I think this game does like the weather and the night stuff like pretty well. Well, I don't like driving in the snow, but I guess that's technically realistic. But it looks good, and the rain looks good, and the nighttime feels nighttimey and not like fake, I guess. Does a pretty good job of that stuff. Nighttime is more decipherable than Rush. Or Monster Truck Madness, jeez. That said, Pitch Black Monster Truck Madness is an experience. Okay. I think we can probably make the second on this track and then just be home free. This is one of the better ones, I would say. It's better because I can win. But if we don't, then that's fine. As long as I get some points. Should be coming up on another car soon, I think. Still not that far ahead of the last guy though. Oh, there's a guy. Move, buddy. Oh, that was fun. Smooth and steady. Just get back on there. Keep going. Sec. All right. God, a 7.5 minute track. Yep. It's this game, alright. You have enough points, so let me just, like, quit. Let me just quit this one. Oh well. Okay. Well, that's fine. Just go this way. This is generally where I go anyways. Just get there. I got there a little earlier by slamming into the wall. Yep. Do. Okay, I just want down. I just want down from there. I'm scared. I don't know where to go. Woo! Oh, that was sick. Except I'm just on 2 wheels for way too long there. Still, it was a little sick. Yeah, it's kind of not worth it in outside of winter or snow to take that, but oh well. Out of my way. Game gets so much more playable when they give you this car. It's really funny. They make you work up to the car that like is easy to control. I mean, it's fast. I guess that's the only thing, is if you don't know the tracks very well, being fast can be a little tricky, but that's about it. All the in-between cars are like also hard to use. First one's probably like fine, I guess. Too slow to control too badly, I guess. I like that it just picks up the song. All seasons completed. Milk truck. GG. Champion. Yeah. Yeah. Champion. I gotta do a race in the milk truck. Bum, 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 bum. Do the highlighted letters mean something? Why the O is highlighted? Evil Rob Povey. Oh yeah, I saw some of these when DP played it. Ultra Rally stuff. Rob 90% Povey. You just give him different nicknames every time. Or maybe Evil Rob Povey he's the evil one because there's actually 2 of him. And that's the evil guy. Nintendo Power is the registered trademark of Nintendo of America, Inc. Ba, 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 ba. What is that track, actually? Have we seen that track? Dolly grip. But did I just not notice all the decorations? Too busy. Like the monster truck. Tiki in green. White Bomberman. The Monitor Lizard. Watt Bit Rob. Sad Ken. Sad Ken. The Man in Black. Ominous. Hashtag Scotland. Wait, but they didn't have hashtags. Captain James T. Kirk. Yoda. Earthworm Jim. Bells Amigos. The Old Hood. Counselor told me I had a bright future in the custodial arts. Bam. And then he made Top Gear Rally, so take that. These credits are fun. It's Bill's fault. These credits are so good. I think that is like a totally different track. You're a coastline. Where's my cow? Milk truck. No stats. Default green ugly colors. Oh wait, I feel like I gotta play it on something that's not. Ah, whatever. Backwards milk. Oh my god, it's so hard to see past this thing. This thing says it has no stats, but maybe it's just overflowed because it's going at 150 miles per hour. Or it's on like 2 stat bars or something. I think Tears of the Kingdom still has the best representation of 2 health bars of all time. Go, milk truck, go. Deliver your milk. I wonder if this game has any fun cheats to take a look at before we... I think I might have been... No, I didn't have time to look at them last time I played this game, I think. I guess we're taking the tunnel. This car actually has good stats. It just looks like it doesn't before you pick it. But I think it's just better, and it's just like looks bad on the bars. Literally overflowing the thing. I guess overflow would imply that it's like actually a lower value. It's overflowing the display, I guess, but still higher stats. License plate says moo, or in this case, This game had the vision of a cow racer, well, sort of, long before Mario Kart World. Leave them in the dust pretty fast there. Oh. Fill up that milk jug. Boom. Maybe I should have put down some janky Nintendo 64 game for my mod reward for Pi, but I picked my battle. I want to see the replay of the cow car looking cool. Milk truck, backwards milk truck. Moo moo. I mean, save season data, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I can save my paint job anyway, but just want to see this thing unwrapped. Unwrap those UVs. Can you not paint the milk truck? Get it on the board for a one shot. I do have a 6-monther coming up. I could just get a regular game on for the one shot. Or I just have a game coming up on the one shot soon anyway. I was pretty happy with my last one shot submission. I picked Home Safety Hotline, and that was a really fun stream. That's just a cool game. I'm gonna look at some cheats, see if we can find anything to play around with before Top Gear Rally. Moonwalk lets your car fly. Wait, Rogue Ops. Oh wait, this is the Game Boy Advance version. Ugh. There was a thing, a cheat code for the Game Boy Advance version that turned obstacles into cows. Rainbow colored track. PlayStation mode? Once a race has begun. Lock Cupra? Player's beach ball? Player's helmet car? That's probably that. Oh, you know what? It's like... Helmet car is probably just literally this model. Highlight arcade and press. Okay, wait. Highlight championship. Let's just do a left, right, down. I don't know if that worked. Highlight championship. Press. This is so weird because it's just gonna make you menu. And I don't know if I'm unlocking anything. Okay, let's try... When the race has begun. Let's try PlayStation mode. Oh, that was Beach Ball. I did unlock it. It's so hard to tell if you did the cheat code right. Ooh, everyone's a Beach Ball now. Alright, press these buttons once a B, left, right, up, left, Z, right? Is this PlayStation mode? I think it... Did it get, like, sharper? What about this? Down C, Z, B, up, right. Oh my god! This is, something. Yeah, I think it did get sharper. That's PlayStation mode. Also, this is not even... This is, terrible. I can't see the menu. It just fucks up the whole game. It just does this to the game for the whole time until you start. This is a terrible cheat code, dude. I mean, cheat code, it's just a debug option, really, but like, holy cow. That's just offensive to the eyeballs. I'm gonna try to unlock Cupra or whatever. Also, I'm gonna try this, like, change paint job. Well, it took away my, my beach ball. That's fine. L, R, and left C, right? Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, you can change the... I think I'm changing something. It's getting, like, brighter, but, like... Oh my god, it's actually just, like... a really terrible... Wow, I wish I knew about this. You can at least, like, try and get to a different color scheme. Yes, Cannon Milk Truck, there it is! This is what I really needed. Why is this, like, hidden behind... They could have just put this in a menu so you can actually, like, change the base color of your car. That's so stupid. Alright, what is, this thing? Down C, up, B, right, A, down C, A, and right. Supposedly I unlocked something. I don't know what it is actually, but see, let's car. What? I don't. Why is this one entered in the game? But maybe they all entered in the game. It's an angel from Evangelion or whatever. Just a cube, geometric. Well, at least we had some fun cheat codes. I wish I knew. See the date the game was completed to see exactly when Boss Studios finished making Top Gear Rally. Turn the game on, and at the title screen, the one that says Top Gear Rally, press all 4 C buttons at once. Mirror strip mine track? When the hell do we get strip mine? When are 21 races in any given year? That's insane. Oh wait, did I go past the Top Gear Valley thing? "25th of August, 1997 at 11:46:52. We missed the anniversary. Sorry, guys. That is kind of cool. They put their own done into the video game. So the strip mine track you don't get until you beat. Wait, until win all 21 races in any given year. Oh my god, you have to win everything? You have to come in first? That's insane. That's actually insane. Can I... I'm gonna try the all tracks one again. A, left, left, right, down, Z. Alright, strip mine, here we go. New content. Strip mine does not exist in the day. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, all the other cars caught on to the fact that the milk truck is the best. Oh, it's because I'm in arcade mode, I'm not in championship. So this is the credits track. You have to be like a god gamer to actually unlock this one. Legitimately. Oh, this is how arcade works. You actually have checkpoints. It really is an arcade game. I wonder if this is just gonna be like a regular track in 2 or something like that. Kind of like how in Rush you can play on Alcatraz with a code, and then it was just in Rush 2. Oh, can I fit under here? I mean, it's a fine track. It looks interesting. I'm not sure why they had to make it like a post-game reward. That you need, I'm like actually stuck. This is just like what Gnome was talking about. You just run into the corner and end your life immediately. I wonder if Gnome knew about this track. Oh. Hit the checkpoint. No. Let's just do a time attack on it so we can actually do all the laps of it. I don't really want to make my... Just make this like a different color. I don't know. What's green? How do I do green on this? There we go. It's like a an RGB cheat that you need to know secret inputs for. Kind of too bad. Because the car, I would have made my car look less hideous, but I guess you have to do it every time. Well, I don't know, maybe in a championship, if you kept going, it would keep your thing the same. That's unfortunate. It's too bad. This game has actually a really cool, like, skin editor for the cars. It just costs, like, all of your memory pack to do. But it's a surprisingly good tool. That seems like a terrible way to go about the track there, though. Okay. Nice grind, I guess. Get me into the skate beta. There's like a ghost on this track, but it just doesn't go anywhere. Do other tracks have ghosts, or is it because I didn't set one? I wonder. What was the game we were playing where I was driving an ice cream truck? Carmageddon? Or something? Can't remember. It's one of those games I might finish one day. Vigilante 8? Maybe. I want to say it was Carmageddon because I feel like it was more racing focused, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Vigilante 8 also had an ice cream truck, though. But that was kind of Sweet Tooth's thing. I don't know if they whipped that off. My favorite Vigilante 8 guy, I think he might have been in the second game, was like the garbage man or whatever. He turned out to be an alien or something. Whoa. Also, his special was like crazy. Just literally put someone in a trash compactor and squished them. My milk truck. Drift. Sick. That's a new record. No. That's a lap record. I forgot to change the units back over. Oh well. GG. This was a substantially more fun experience than the latter half of the race, actually. A little bit of shortcut lore helped. Alright, I am done streaming. Glad I got one more thing checked off the list.